After winning the treble in 2015 and reaching the final of the Champions League the following season, Barcelona were in desperate need of a new direction. After losing to Atletico Madrid in the Champions League quarterfinals in 2016, they sold their number 10 to PSG. The player was Neymar da Silva Santos Jr., more popularly known as Now a lot has been spoken about his transfer, and rumors have been rife that he could be returning to the Camp Nou. So we at the channel thought, why not settle this debate once and for all? Is Neymar's return to Barcelona just a rumor, or is it real? Point no. 1, Barca fans want him back. Point number 2, what's Neymar's take on this? Well, as mentioned before, Neymar has gone on record to say that he misses Barcelona. In an interview with Mundo Deportivo in December 2020, he said, "I love Barca. This is my home. My life there was perfect. I played with some of the best players in history. We won titles, played good football, and I learned so much with my teammates and coaches." Then in April this year, he told ESPN Brazil, "Of course, I always look at Barca's results. I follow Barca closely. It's a club that I loved playing for. I have great friends there. The relationship with the fans was incredible. I grew up there. My son was born there. It's a club that will always be in my heart." Now, these statements do suggest that Neymar does indeed miss Barcelona and would love to play for them again. But the problem is he is currently at PSG. And if they want to sell him, they want a big sum of money. Also, they might not even be willing to sell him. Point number 3, what's the latest on this front? Well, recently, the idea of Neymar returning to Barcelona was gaining some momentum, thanks to the fact that PSG sporting director Leonardo admitted that Neymar could leave the club this summer. Now, this led to wild speculation in the media. But according to reports in Spain, PSG are not willing to sell him. Instead, they want to extend his contract, which expires in 2022. Now, this could be a problem for Barcelona because if Neymar stays at PSG for another season, he would become a free agent in 2023. And then he could join Barcelona for free. Nah, this is not to say that Barcelona won't be able to sign him in 2022 itself. Rather, PSG could be trying to force Barcelona's hand so that they make an offer in the upcoming window. And if they do, it will have to be one that PSG cannot refuse. Point number 4, financial fair play. Now, Barcelona's financial status is well known. Due to poor management, they're currently close to bankruptcy. Their total debt is around $1.3 billion. Now, this is quite ironic considering the fact that they have even won a major trophy since 2019. As such, they'll be hesitant to sign any player unless they offload some of their stars. Also, even if they manage to do that, signing Neymar would be a huge risk. As of today, he earns around 36 million euros per season. Plus, he has a long injury history in Barcelona. Don't want to repeat the mistakes of the past. Now, this doesn't mean that they won't try to sign him. Rather, they only do it if they can meet his wage demands and also reduce his contract length from 5 years to 3. Point no. 5, Messi and Neymar reunion. Now, although Neymar has expressed his desire to play with Lionel Messi again, the latter isn't too sure. In a recent interview, he was asked about the possibility of playing with Neymar again. To this, Messi replied, "I don't know what's going to happen. I can't say anything about that. I'm at this club enjoying myself and wanting to win titles. That's all I know. I don't know what's going to happen when..." Yes, I enjoy playing with him. We had a great time here. I know he'd be very welcome here because he never left on bad terms. But now he's at PSG and I don't know what's going to happen. Now, this does come across as a bit of a bummer, but keep in mind that Messi is currently playing under a different system than the one he played under at Barcelona. At the Camp Nou, he operated on the right wing, but he plays as a false 9. This means that while he does get into similar positions as he did in the no-10 role at Barcelona, he isn't exactly making those runs behind the opposition defense that he used to make with Neymar up front. So, if Neymar does arrive, Messi will either have to start playing in his old position or make those runs again. Either way, it is obvious that Messi and Neymar have a good understanding and they could form an even better partnership at PSG. Point number 6. What do the fans think? Now, let's assume that Messi and Neymar reunite at Barcelona. How would their team perform? Well, most people believe that they'll challenge Real Madrid for the La Liga title. And with players like Pedri, Gavi, Ronald Araujo, Sergio Busquets, and Eric Garcia, they'll be a strong bet for the Champions League as well. But that's just it. Most people believe this, but it will remain just a belief because financially, it isn't feasible for Barcelona to sign Neymar. They know this, and so do the players. But still, if given a choice between playing for a cash-strapped Barcelona and a well-oiled PSG machine, both Messi and Neymar would choose to stay at the Parc des Princes. So there you have it, folks. Neymar's return to Barcelona is just a rumor. Now, we at the channel have settled this debate once and for all. Should we make Neymar's return to Barcelona happen this summer? With all the latest rumors, is it likely or just a dream that will never happen? Let's talk about it. Barca fans want him back. The club legend is now at Camp Nou. It's been 2 years since he left. He's still missed by many of the club faithful. And according to the latest reports, Xavi Hernandez himself wants to bring the Brazilian forward back to the club. But what has Neymar said about his future? Well, recently in an interview, the player revealed what he thinks about Barcelona and Xavi. And I have to say it's not bad news. He said, I have a great relationship with him. We talk from time to time. He's one of my best friends. And I know how much he loves me and how much I love him too. As for the rest, I am very happy at PSG. I have a contract and I'm focused on continuing to give my best to win titles with this team. So nothing there really about Barcelona though, right? Well, actually, he was asked specifically about Barcelona and he responded by saying, it's impossible to say. What I can say is that I love Barcelona. It's the club of my heart. It will always be the club of my heart. I have great memories, and I have the best memories of my life there. I would not be the player I am without having gone through Barcelona. This shows us that Neymar still loves the club and feels very comfortable in Barcelona. However, the problem is that while Neymar loves Barcelona, they may not be able to afford him this summer. According to recent reports, PSG are demanding around £90 million to let him go. And with the financial fair play rules, Barcelona may struggle to bring him in. That is, unless they can offload some big names first. So while the manager and the player want to make the move happen, it's unclear whether the club can actually pull it off this summer. And even if they do, would it be a good move for next? Some people say yes. Some people say no. But the majority of Barcelona fans would be over the moon if their all-time top scorer was to team up once again with Lionel Messi. The pair won countless trophies together. They were unstoppable going forward, and they made each other better. However, recently it appears that Neymar doesn't seem too keen on playing alongside Messi again. When asked about the possibility of them linking up once again, he said, honestly, I don't know. We haven't spoken about it. I haven't spoken to anyone from Barcelona. I love Messi. I love him very much. I know how much he loves me too. And I hope we can play together again. Yes, but respecting each other's space. So while this may come across as bad news, we shouldn't read too much into it. It's no secret that Neymar and Messi get on well off the pitch. And this could be another example of that. Neymar was probably trying to be respectful towards his teammate by not speaking too much about individual awards when the team is still fighting on all fronts. That being said, what do you think of Neymar's words? Is he still in love with Barcelona? Do you think he will come back? And would you be happy if he did? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. As for me, I think Neymar is still in love with Barcelona. He has said that many times before, but I'm not sure if a move will happen anytime soon. Yes, he would be a great addition to the squad. But realistically, I don't see it happening this summer unless some big players leave the club first. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more updates.